Is that pastrami?
Yeah.
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 I love me some.
L.A. pastrami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You never had a pastrami in L.A.? Dude, listen. The only people that make it better in my eyes is Cats, and I'll shoot them. Shout out Cats. Can we get sponsorship or something? But them Cats right there.
Who?
Cats in New York. Oh man, that sandwich. Do you eat that for 3 days?
Never been to New York.
Oh, you can look that up.
You can eat it for 3 days.
Yeah.
You know who was in New York recently?
Who?
Freddie,
Really?
who took an emergency flight on Friday.
Wonder why.
Huh?
Male or female?
I don't know why. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. That fool was doing the little skedaddle down the hallway at 2 o'clock on the dot. And you know he don't never leave at 2 o'clock.
No, 4 or
I was
5.
like, hey fool, I was like, what are you doing, dog? Where are you going? He was like, I was like, oh, and he was like, I'm on my way to the airport. And I was like, what? And then his brother was like, man, you might as well tell him. And he was like, I gotta go to the airport. I'm literally leaving from here straight to the airport, dressed like this, everything. I gotta go.
Ugh,
and I was like, what? And I don't know. He was like, I gotta go. Fool was gone.
However, the video. Guess who I showed the video to?
Oh, who? I showed you guys, right? When he was twerking on the wing of
What?
the plane.
Yeah.
Did you?
I showed his sister.
Oh no, yeah. No,
Remember he was on his hands
Yeah,
and
yeah,
knees?
yeah,
He was popping it on the wing of the plane.
Yeah.
You gonna do a commercial for the company?
No.
I don't think they wanted to. I don't think they wanted to.
We can't air that.
We show that to them, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we're good, and you're fired."
Right, immediately.
It'll be a wrap for that dude. Yeah, he was getting somewhere on Friday, so I was like,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you where he better get though. You better back up, buddy. Freddie, back up.
Dave, you feeling some kind of way? Dave, you feeling some kind of way because I'm always coming home with stories about Freddie. He's like, who's this Freddie dude, man?
Do you know? Hey, do you know that Freddie gets free shoulder rubs at work?
What?
That guy right there. He walked up behind me the other day.
I give him
Dave's gonna be jealous all day now.
I give him a little karate chop.
You're gonna make him cry.
He's stressed out, man. He's tense. You know what I mean? The shoulders are tense. I can just show him
He's
a
a
little
painter?
love. You know what I mean?
You a painter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good
paint
dude.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can paint.
Yeah, he's a good
He can
dude.
paint.
Well, oh yeah, I was gonna.
I will say this.
Something unpolitically correct.
I will say this. I know I give him a lot of shit at work just because he's always talking shit about his work. But my guy over here, he's really starting to develop his painting skills. I will give him a little. I will give him some props. He picked up on it pretty quick. He probably missed his calling.
Yeah.
So
hey, listen.
Well, I told your cohort back there in the back. I already told him. I was like, listen, if they come at me sideways and try and lowball me, I'm going to tell them, okay, cool, I'll take that. But I'm not your detailer no more. I'll be a painter. Just
Right.
stick me in the back with the painter because you got somebody that you're up there. You know what I mean?
right.
He's according to you. According to what's her name? He's plenty
Not
capable of handling it.
Not according to me.
Hey, listen.
Hey, you heard the big boss whose team it was the other morning. Give him.
He sure did. He sure did. I was just standing there. I was like, yeah, you're going to have to pay me like that. You're going to have to pay me like it's JD's thing.
Right. He said he publicly said in a shop meeting.
Yep. I am picking up the painting though.
Yeah, he is.
I like to paint, man.
He said he addressed it as JD's team.
I almost went if the girl on the painting team that's good. If she wouldn't left at 2:00 on Friday, your cohort told me to go in the booth with her, and he was like, "Go ahead, man." He was like, that would have been my first time on ESTAT.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah. He put a lot of faith in your boy. Yeah. I'm not mad at
Hey,
him.
listen.
I'm not mad at him.
Let's hurry up. Could you hurry up?
Hey, by the way, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Hold on. Let's set the record straight. This dude was my biggest hater when I got there.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
When I was trying to paint, every time I tried to get a gun in my hand, this dude would tell me, nope. He would shoot me down every time. Finally, I went to his partner, and his partner was like, well, that's where you're messing up, man. You're not doing the chain of command right. First, you come to me.
Yeah.
And if it's something that I need to take to him, I will. But if I can make the decision, I will. He was like, that's where you messing up. I was like, bet. So then I was on his bumper all the time. Hey, dog, let me paint. And he was letting me paint. This dude was a hater, bro. This dude was a hater, so don't tell me thank you. Hey, this was the biggest hater in the building, dog. I was like, hey, everybody used to ask me too, why that dude hating on you like that? Why won't he let you? I was like, I don't know.
I was just saying,
I gotta move this.
You're welcome. I got you in the door.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
That goes without.
He did get me in the door.
That's like Chris. Me and Chris. Hey, Chris, he got me in the door a couple times, right? But when it was clutch, I got him in the door. You know, that's just we brothers. That's how we do it, man. Yeah. Hey, look, if I can get you in, I got you, bro.
You got to show out though. You know what I mean? When somebody puts their name on the line for you and co-signs, you got to go in there and show out.
Hey, like up there in Wisconsin, Sean. Hey, listen. And I worked for Sean. He said, you taught me the difference between a driver that knows what he's doing and is capable of doing it, and I need to just let you do it, and a person that is just a POS, you know what I'm saying, that I can't, hey man, this dude, he had this driver dude that was just, he wouldn't move the truck, you know what I mean, unless you pay, like, he goes, oh, I would need some money for it, but you're asking for nickels and dimes. Dude, if you was doing your job, you'd be so amazed to buy the bonuses you be getting. You know what I mean? Like, here's extra $500. I appreciate you making that run.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dude, I made so much money with this dude, Sean. So much so that I had to go to them tax people to get my stuff fixed. But
shout out to Sean.
Yeah, hey, for sure. Hey, Chris, Sean.
Let me tell you about your boy right here. This dude will never, ever call me with some good news at work. I see him down the hallway hit me with the flashlight, right? And as soon as I see that, man, I just like,
I'm the bad news bears.
You can see him smiling already.
I love it.
He loves because he knows my blood's gonna start to boil. I walk over
or
there.
I'll throw him a whistle. I'll throw him and he'll turn and look, and I'll be like, and he goes, yeah. He already knows. And I told him the other day, I was like, hey dog, if you're not hearing from me, then that's good. That means everything's moving smoothly, and I don't need to call you from your desk. I don't need to flag you down. That's a good thing. But when I do flag you down, sorry, it's gonna be bad news. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why.
That's what happens when the inmates get the keys.
Hey, but that's why. I started even on the weekend shift that came in on Friday. Yeah. There was something that needed to get resprayed on the plane, and I was like, listen, I told Ashley, I was like, listen, I'm gonna prep it. We ain't gonna tell Johnny. If Johnny comes over here and asks, we tried to get the trash out. It didn't work. So here's what we're doing. I was like, I'm past bothering. I was like, that dude is so stressed out all the time. I was like, when it comes to this stuff now that I know that I can do it, I'm not gonna bother him anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need. Like, I'm just gonna shine and so he shines.
I'm gonna make the executive sit. But if it's something that's, you know what I mean, that I need to show him before I do it because it might not turn out the way it's supposed to, or it needs to be, then I'll go get him. But every time I flag this dude down, he's like, man, because he knows it's gonna be bad news. It ain't. But like I say, if you don't hear from me, that's good news.
It's hard walking down the hallway, right? You're walking from the front of the paint shop from the back of the paint shop to the front, and I'll bet you my name gets called 6 times if my phone don't ring at least 6 times. And there's always a whistle or a flashlight or, hey,
I keep the flashlight on me, dog. I keep the flashlight on me.
And it's.
Hey, yesterday
I called 6 different directions.
I know a secret though. I know a secret.
My blood boiling.
I know a secret that'll really get your blood boiling.
Stop grabbing the mic.
I bet you you didn't know somebody's off trying to match them boys up before they even make their offer.
Who? What are you talking about?
Old Brandon.
Oh yeah. Well, I got a few coals in the fire right now.
You notice how he likes to keep grabbing that mic like that.
I do.
You're like, hey, you gonna stroke that mic?
You like the one-handers?
One-handed?
You prefer the one-handers or the two-handers, dog? You had a grip on that thing.
Right.
You had a nice grip on it too. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen, this fool was walking down the hall. He's walking down the hall. I tell who, I think it was Kendra or Ashley. I was like, hey, watch this. I was like, hey, shh. He turned around. I was like, shh. He walks all the way over. I was like, oh, never mind. I hit him with the never mind, dog. Hey. He looked at me. He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Hey, if I would have called you over, how much further down the hallway would you have been?"
I got him the other morning. I went over there, and him and Rosita are chit-chatting back and forth, and I went over and I whispered at Rosita. I said, "How many months pregnant is he?" And she's like, 5. So I went over there and patted his belly.
You patted my belly.
And I said, "It's a girl."
That's crazy.
And you should have seen poor Rosa. She just started laughing at him, and he just started looking at her, shaking his head. He just like,
we have a good time.
Oh, we do have a good time. I think my cohort, he's fired her at least 5 times a day.
Oh yeah, and then she goes, "Follow me."
Follow me.
She doesn't speak English very well, like hardly at all. Okay. But she understands you're fired. And she's been there for 30 years. She's been there for almost 30 years, I think. 20-something years.
Yeah.
So she ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So when they say you're fired,
they're not union?
Yeah? No,
Follow me.
Not union.
Let's go.
The night shift supervisor, he's been there 51 years.
Wow.
51, 52 years, something like that.
That's like Trimac, they hired and retired.
Yeah. So.
All right.
So what else you got?
What do you, all right.
Hold on. Let's talk about this KC thing.
Hold on. I'm going to do a short intro, because everybody that watched the first episode was saying, how come no intro? They were like, most podcasts have an intro.
And hold on. And
do you guys think we need an intro?
I think we do.
Do you want me to do an intro?
I think we need to do one.
You think we need?
I think a little bit. Because
now I'm on the spot. Because the people. I was gonna do an intro, and now I'm on the spot.
The people that are watching, like, because you or my nephew over there or myself, they're not in our space. You know what I mean? So they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like right now, when you guys are conversating about work, you guys are at work together, but we're not there with you. You know what I mean? But I know who's who. Freddie. And
I come home every day and spill the tea.
Freddie.
Most days Freddie, I come home and spill the tea.
Yeah, me and Freddie are gonna be too.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Before we get on this intro thing, why do you? Sorry. God dang. I had the R whistle on him.
It's okay.
It's
I'll edit it out.
It's because they want me.
Got the R whistle on.
And they
But you don't feel safe over here?
I don't feel safe.
He's had that since he moved down.
They're trying to get me, man.
He found it on the counter and was like, "Whose whistle is this?" I said, "It's mine." He was like, "It's mine now."
It's my
you don't feel safe
It's
either?
my R whistle.
No. I had that when I was doing that year that I did spring retreat. I was a youth leader for the kids at spring retreat.
Yeah.
They gave us whistles.
Oh.
We kept whistles.
How many kids you had?
In case there was an emergency.
55?
No, in my group there was there was many groups. There was over 100 kids there, but I had like 7 kids that time.
Well, we know you have 7 kids.
And then after that, I did summer movement camp, and then that was even cooler. And I had like another 7 or 8 kids that time.
So
those were teenagers. Those were
I'll
high
jump
schoolers.
this off. I'm even going to jump this off for you. So.
Yeah, you failed.
All of us.
You're done. Listen,
you're done.
I think the reason why the intros work is because right now it's only a video experience, because I've only been able to post on YouTube. But sooner or later, once I figure this out and have the time, I'm going to get it on Spotify and other places like that. So for some, it'll just be an audio adventure. Right. So for some, it'll be a video adventure. So I think intro is good. So from now on, I guess I'll just do. Oops! Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
We can't put it on YouTube Radio.
What do you mean?
Like buttons
YouTube,
on there,
like YouTube Music.
Yeah, music.
I don't know.
Because I
still have to play around with all of this stuff, like with all the socials and stuff, to get stuff posted. It's just, dude, finding the time is hard, bro.
Yeah, right. Especially when you work.
Yeah, it's hard. So for right now, but anyways, all right. So I'll do the intro. I'm JD, aka JD in the white tee. Kind of quarterback this little thing right here that we're doing. This to my left is. Your right is Johnny. We work together. That's why you guys will hear a lot of stories from us. This to my right Your guys' left is my son. This is Sincere. And over all the way to my left, your guys' right is Diggity Dave.
The
Did you
midlife
say
crisis.
Diggity Dave or Diddy Dave?
You know what it is. He knows
It's both.
Listen,
It's
at
both.
times he's Diggity Dave, and other times he might have been known to mess around with some baby oil. So
baby,
he might
a
be
lot.
Diddy Dave.
A lot.
So I've known Dave for over 20 years. Me and him have been through
A little bit.
we've been through some stuff. So so that's the dynamic
And
of
we
the
got
crew.
through it. And we
He's
got through
also our black correspondent for everything black. He's our diversifier.
Yes,
so.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
And they are racist. All of them. All
Yes,
of
we
them
are.
are racist.
No, we're not. No.
They're not.
Anyways,
Sometimes.
Anyway.
I'll get the intros down better as I get going, but everybody said we needed one, so I'll start doing a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like Sincere's the young buckaroni on Mike.
Senior citizen over here.
Older than I am.
No,
I'm the
no,
midlife
not.
crisis guy. You know what I'm saying?
I've aged better.
So we just doing that.
No. Have you seen your legs, sir? you
I stay out of the sun.
Dude, how are you not dark as hell?
You know,
we live in
when
Florida.
I worked in the marine industry and I was, out on the ocean all the time, the legs are nice and dark.
Yeah.
Once you go back into a building, you just don't get any sunlight. And as many hours, last week, I think I was at work 80 hours. Week before that, 77 hours. The week before that, 74 hours. I mean,
How long does it take you to get to work?
35 minutes.
Oh yeah, might be sleeping in the parking lot or at the rest area at least. I
This
know
dude's
I would.
good.
I would have blamed out that rest area.
Did you hear what he just said? I was telling him yesterday because he said he's looking for something that pays a little bit more money. I was like, listen, you won't get a lot. When you first if you decide if you get it out, I'll edit that one out. But if he were to come,
Time check.
I think I can't flag it on here. 17 minutes in, right around 17 minutes. If he were to come on with us, I told him, I said, you might not start at all that great, but they hand out all the overtime. This dude's getting almost 80 hours a week. That's 40 hours of overtime a week. They hand it out. So, what do you got for us? You.
Me?
Yeah, the bottle.
Oh, the bottle. My
I'm
bad,
ready to
my
sip.
bad. You ready to sip?
Oh yeah, because I'm ready to talk about something today.
Uh-oh.
JD,
I took some notes.
JD let me in on something, and oh my god.
So took me a while. Took me a while to find this bottle, but Tequila Ocho did a collaboration with Widow Jane. So it's a reposado. They aged it in the Widow Jane bourbon barrels, and it's gonna have a light agave in aroma and fermented pineapples, which you're gonna get on the smell. The taste is gonna be more of a caramel, nutty flavor, maybe a little bit of black pepper in there, and the finish is gonna be a little spicy. It's gonna be kind of have a little bourbon flavor to it too. You're gonna get that off of there. So
What, aged in bourbon barrels?
Yeah, from Widow Jane.
Oh, okay.
So took me a long
That
time.
condensation like in the neck or no?
No.
Okay.
So
Better not be.
No, I'm saying.
If there's condensation in the neck, that ain't what we want to
No,
sip on.
No. Well, you know, if you ever go to the liquor stores and you notice bottles sitting up in the window, that's bad. That's very bad. They should not be sitting up in the windows.
Sunlight does the dang thing to it.
Who? I'll pass this over. What's the name of that one again?
So this is Tequila Ocho. It's
Tequila Ocho. Shout out to Tequila Ocho. Shout out to them over there. Who's the distiller? What distillery?
Oh, this is. Hold on a second. Here, I'll let you read the bottle.
We got to shout them out too.
Where they at?
I'll give you the ones.
Most likely, if it's a tequila,
Mexico?
probably Jalisco. Hecho en Mexico, single estate, reposado. Oh wow! I've never seen a clear reposado. Yep, Jalisco. Yep. The distiller is Carlos Camarena. Shout out to him.
Messina?
Huh?
Carlos Messina?
No.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, Tequila Ocho.
So you don't need. Let me see that. We don't need no limes. We don't need a lime in salt.
Do you need training wheels?
No, maybe.
Come on,
I don't
man.
know.
Wow.
You know I get right your waist right quick.
All right. Salud. Salud. To episode 3, man. Bink, bink.
Don't you spill it. Don't you spill it.
Bink. All right.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice, bro. Ooh.
I didn't know we were shooting.
See, he's savoring. See?
Nope.
That was good, bro.
I just shot that one.
There's more. We have more.
Whoa. That was nice.
That was real nice. I think I need to move this
You
a
guys
little
might want to
closer.
go get a bottle of this.
You know how hard that was to find?
Really? It's hard to find?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I had to go all the way out to the liquor store in Okeechobee and was looking for one. He goes, he got one. He goes, that's all they gave me.
But, hey,
And I haven't been able to find. I
brother-in-law?
haven't been able to find another one since.
I'm gonna have to introduce when my brother-in-law comes out. I'm gonna have to introduce you to him. He got the dude in Wisconsin, and that dude gets him anything he asks for. He finds it, bro.
Yeah, the
That was
reason
nice.
I was looking for it is because JD and I, we really like Widow Jane bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
Widow Jane's that's the go-to right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's very inexpensive and it's great bourbon.
It's a great bourbon.
Whoa.
So next time we'll do some Widow Jane Decadence. I would do some Lucky Number 13, but I'm out right now on Lucky Number 13. I do have the 14 year, I think it is. And they got another, I think there's a 15 year.
I know somebody that drinks a half gallon of R&R every day.
Oof.
A what?
R&R.
Brandy?
Is it? But no, it's whiskey.
R&R. I have to
Yeah,
look at that.
rich and rare.
That's a bottom shelf.
Yeah. That 12.35 half a
More
gallon.
like broken dust.
And it's a plastic bottle.
Right.
It's a plastic bottle with you
might as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
now I know why he's going through a half bottle a day.
A plastic bottle with
was
the
it
screw
$12.99
off
a bottle?
top.
Yeah, 12.39. And listen, and let me tell you something. She drink it with just water.
She.
Listen, in Vegas, there's a tequila bar, and they have over 100 tequilas. And to get on the wall, you got to do something to get on this wall, right?
Right.
I only know she's the only woman I ever seen on that wall, bro. And I'm talking about
Hold on, you got to do something strange for some
like
change
you got to
to get on
drink
the wall.
like
or what?
all 100 tequilas like within a certain amount of time frame or something. You know what I mean?
They used to have a place like that in Ohio. They had a pizza place that had like so many different types of beers, and you had
Yeah,
to,
yeah, like-
you had
yeah.
to drink so many of them in order to get you got like a T-shirt and all this other stuff like that.
They got like 500 beers. I know what you're talking about. I
drink
seen that
50
on a-
beers and you get a T-shirt.
Oh, they were proud
Hey,
of that too.
listen, dog. Here's the thing. Here's the real deal. I could see this woman taking 100 shots, bro. I could picture it in my head. I've had
100 shots?
Bro, listen, not 100 shots, but probably
lot of
30,
alcohol,
40.
dude.
Hey, listen, she drinks that every day, a half gallon, bro. God, I'm telling you, I've seen this woman. Hey, listen, and I'm talking about, and she's still, she's functioning.
Yeah, we need to pray for her health.
Yeah,
Right.
We need to pray for her
I
liver.
I
Her
literally
liver
come
is-
home. I have dinner with the wife, sit down, and I usually have like maybe one glass, and we're talking not even a 2-finger pour. We're just talking like maybe a 1-finger pour in the bottom of a glass just to sit down and decompress a little bit. Half the time I pass out, and half that glass is still there, and I wake up. Of course, I don't waste alcohol, so
Crush it.
I don't waste alcohol.
And she drinks whiskey and water, bro.
Did that fool just say when he wakes up?
wakes up. I be passed out.
2:30.
Before you go to work?
No, before I go to bed.
Nice.
I wish I could drink at work. I keep asking. Hey, I keep asking everybody up in HR and be like, "Hey, are we allowed to drink at work yet?" And they're like, "Well, as much as we would like to, and like to drink with you, we can't allow it."
I feel bad for this dude. I ain't gonna lie. This dude be stressed out at work.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hey, but you know what?
Assistant?
Listen,
You don't need an
Let
assistant?
me tell you what. If I feel bad sometimes, and my boss went out, he got me an internet phone, right, so I can answer my emails from my phone because this is the first corporation I worked for that didn't give me a company phone. And if I'm away from my desk, I'll come back and there'll be 40, 50 emails.
and then you'll be at the,
like sitting there trying to answer. You know what? I tell everybody, don't email me, call me, text me. I am on the go all the time between sales, between flight line between, depending on where I got to go.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So do you leave the building?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yep.
No, I mean, are you leaving the build like the whole where you guys work at?
Yeah.
okay.
Because there's times I get called out to fix a customer's plane or something else like that. Hey, can you come do a touch up for me? Can you come? Can you take care of this? So yeah, yeah. They should allow us to drink at work. I'm very pro that it would help deal with some people.
Yeah.
Especially you, which you got to deal with in the back.
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
So, dude, listen. Hold
What's
on.
coming
We got to
up?
talk about this conspiracy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, come home from work yesterday. JD's like, I don't know how we got on it, but we're talking about KC, right? Bro.
Oh, he's talking. Okay, hold on. You got to tell.
Oh, the
you gotta,
football.
Yeah, you got to
So-
say
okay.
it right.
All right,
Kansas City
okay,
Chiefs.
so check it out. He watches a podcaster or content creator, and he speaks in sports. Okay, but
I'll shout him out. Shout out to Dr. Locks.
absolutely,
AKA
shout out, bro.
Gavin
Hey,
McHugh.
hey, bro.
Hey, he's good.
You're
hey, that
clowning,
boy's
bro.
good.
Hey, that fool is
but
clowning.
he's not wrong.
I know. Hey, listen. So there's this play. It's a Super Bowl game, mind you.
No.
Oh,
It
was
wasn't the Super Bowl.
Okay.
No.
It was for
It was just regular season.
Well, it's a game. There's a football game going on. The Vegas spread is what was it, 9.5, something like that.
You want me to tell it?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. No.
I'm
So
kind of
listen,
surprised you're letting him take the lead on that.
so listen, this is 9.5. Hey, there's a point spread. It's 9.5 points.
I'll say it, but because you got to give a little bit, because everybody knows if you were watching the NFL last year, the Kansas City Chiefs were winning games in the regular season, and I'm talking about squeaking by, and it really seemed like the refs were on the payroll, right? Like the fix was in. They were making calls that they shouldn't have called. They weren't calling plays that are fouls that they should have called. You know what I mean? Like it was a whole thing last year. So anybody who watches NFL knows that last year the Kansas City Chiefs and the refs were on bullshit whole season.
But the point is,
but there was one game in particular.
spread.
It was 12-13. Kansas City Chiefs were up on the Houston Texans. It was 23-12. Okay, the spread was 9.5. So the Chiefs were already covering the spread. It was 15 seconds left in the game. Okay. They had already gotten away with some bullshit a few plays before that, right? When they didn't get a flag, the Texans should have got a flag, and they should it was insane. So, anyways, there's 15 seconds left, right? The spread is 9.5. They're already up by 11, and the Chiefs have the ball. So all they have to do
Just punt the ball.
is punt the ball. The Texans have to either run it back, or they have to run it back and get close enough in position for a field goal in 15 seconds. And by the time they would have punted the ball, the Chiefs would have punted the ball, and the Texans recover and try and run. You got 10 seconds or less, right, to score, field goal, whatever, so that the Texans would cover, not even win.
Yeah.
Right. So the whole thing was just absurd. The game is in the bag. The Chiefs are winning. They're up by 11. So before the punt. The punter is on the sideline, and they show the camera on the punter, and he's on the phone. You know when the quarterback gets the call? The quarterback gets the call for a play, right?
Right.
Or if
Vegas calls.
or if another player like either does a good play or does. Everybody knows what that phone is for. The person that you never see on the phone is the punter. You're the punter. You either fake punt or you punt. That's it. That's all you're doing. So you're up by 11. There's 15 seconds left in the game. All you got to do is punt the ball. That's it. That's your job.
Unless Vegas calls.
Unless the bookies call. Unless Vegas puts in the call.
They won the game.
Now, I know we're talking about NFL last season, but the season, I started looking at, you know what I mean? I started going back and I started, because it's about to be gambling season again for us, you know what I mean? So I'm going back and I was just looking at some and seeing what everybody's on, you know what I mean? Because the preseason games already started. So that's why we're talking about NFL. But anyways, so here's what happened. The punter is on the phone. Boom. Gets in to make the play. They hike the ball. Boom. All he's got to do is punt the ball away. What does he do? He catches the ball, turns around,
and runs in the end zone.
Runs into his own end zone and gives the Texans a safety. So now they get 2 points, and now the spread is 9.5, and they cover because the spread is 9.5, and they're losing by 9. So the Texans cover the spread for 9.5. But they still lose the game. Explain that to me.
Right.
Vegas call.
So
Steve said, hey, bro.
All of the money, so this is what they were saying, is what this kid, Dr. Locks, this
Steve
guy,
Wynn called.
Allegedly, Vegas puts in the call because all of the money was on Kansas City. They had been winning all season, right? Granted, they weren't winning by a lot, but they're playing the Texans, right? So all of the money in Vegas had to have been on the Chiefs to cover the spread. Well, what do? You put in the call. You tell the punter, hey, dog, just go ahead and run that ball in about 7 yards behind you and give them guys 2 points, 2 free points, so that they cover and we cover and we keep
Mind you, it was at least 10 yards. But this dude ran into the end zone. Like
he turned around with the ball and ran directly into the end zone. And here's the crazy part about it is after that, like people were scratching their heads. They were like, "Hey man, like all the sportscasters on ESPN, everybody like the day or two after that, they were like, man, it was real weird, but." No investigation into it.
Right.
No nothing. The guy just gets away with turning around and running the ball into the end zone to give them a safety.
To cover a spread?
Like it's one thing if the refs are on the payroll, right? It's one thing if the refs are like not making calls that they should or calling shit that they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing if they're like giving the Chiefs, the edge of that. But to just blatantly turn around and run the ball into the end zone to give
kind of absurd,
dude.
It's insane.
You're paying Pete Rose for less.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
They got
he still ain't in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Pete Rose was banned for life to have anything to do with baseball. And he didn't even do anything.
Dude, his name was Mr. Baseball. How are you not in the Hall of Fame?
Still petitioning to get him into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's like, they won't let him in the Hall of Fame or anything. And this guy, I forgot the punter's name. But it's the punter for Kansas City Chiefs. This guy blatantly turned around and so then we were talking about like is that as bad as like there's these stories of the college kids back in the day they would shave points what I'm saying for bookies when they were in college because before the NIL the college players weren't making any money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't making any money, so they did what they had to do. Same thing with being the story with Johnny Manziel, bro. Johnny Manziel was signing all that all of the while he was at Texas A&M, and he was balling out, playing drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like partying over the week, but he started signing. He was He was in college catching PJs to other states for the weekend. Right. Or after and before the games, and was signing like footballs, doing autograph signing things that he wasn't supposed to be doing, and was raking in the cat. Bro, they were taking PJs, bro. That's how much money this cat was making. So, anyways, so then me and Dave started talking about like, that's got to be equally as bad as shaving points, right?
Oh, yeah,
dude, that's shaving the point, right? That's still shaving the point.
So I don't understand. Like I was.
But that holding
I was
call,
dumbfounded that there was never no investigation or anything like that. And I say all that to say that we're going to see what kind of bullshit the refs are on this year with the Chiefs.
Hey, listen, if there was
because they're going to be on. They're probably going to be on some bullshit.
Listen, I'm talking about holding calls in critical parts of the game
that never got called.
If you were blind, if you didn't know anything about football, you would call this call.
There was a game last year. I think the Chiefs were either playing the Vikings or the Ravens. I forgot which team. This dude that did a post about it, like zoomed in, like showed like right here. He was like, "Tell me that's not a hold. Tell me that's not a hold." The dude is just blatantly he's like manhandling it. He was like, "Somebody tell me that's not a fucking hold." He was like, "Tell me that's not a hold." Like the Chiefs were getting away with bullshit last year. It was insane.
This dude, I was like, are you serious right now?
Hey,
Dude's trying to bush off with it.
And with all that help, still didn't win the Super Bowl. Still didn't win the Super Bowl.
I tell you what.
You know why? His old boy's name was on that list.
Who?
Who owns
on the
Chiefs?
Epstein leaves?
Yeah.
That list.
No, who owns the Chiefs?
Yeah, who owns the Chiefs?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who owns them.
I know you're on that list.
So, I give this guy a hard time.
Hold on. You can't. That's allegedly.
I was gonna say something.
Hold on.
Allegedly.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry. Allegedly.
Listen, we love the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs, man. You're a good guy. It's not your fault that the refs are on the payroll.
You did your job. You did your job.
Hey, you're all right in our book.
I give him such a hard time. Him and the other Dallas Cowboy fans at work.
Oh yeah.
But
Joke.
Oh, we play you guys this year.
I got zero.
Mac you guys around.
Zero love for the Kansas City
Broncos.
Chiefs. Zero.
Denver Broncos.
You could just
he's a Broncos
literally.
Fan. Oh, you're not no better.
Oh yeah.
You John Elway fan?
You're Giants.
John Elway fan?
What fan?
John Elway.
Oh, sir. Sorry, my bad. My hearing's a little bad.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I don't speak a lot of that New York stuff.
Also, what are we back in the 90s?
Right.
Well, that's how far you got to go back when you guys were actually doing something.
Well, same thing for you guys too. You guys have had a decent season in how many decades?
All right.
They never.
You don't want to talk about
Touche.
Never known for it.
Touche.
But yeah, no.
Touche, sir.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
They were in L.A.
Oh, good. What's that?
They were in L.A. or Oakland then?
Who?
Who are you talking about?
I'm playing.
The Raiders? They were in Oakland. Hey, speaking of the Raiders, hold on. I know this ain't a sports podcast, but since we're already here, we're already here. Do you guys know who? Okay, Christian Wilkins. He plays for the Raiders, so the Raiders just let him go. Listen, this dude is a wild dude. So what they let him go for was kind of bullshit, right? Because they said that they used. He had a foot injury, right? Because they had. Okay, let me give you a little context. He had just signed $110 million. I got it written down. $110 million deal. Mm-hmm. And 82, a little over 82 of that million was guaranteed, right? Mm-hmm. So there's another like 35 million right there that they're not trying to give him. They're trying to void $35 million from his contract, and they let him go. They've already released him. He's out of he's off the team.
But he wants his money.
For another teammate that was on the Raiders went to HR and complained to them that he kissed them on the head. Like on, a kiss on the head, right? Hold on. Let me give you a little bit more backstory. This Christian Wilkins dude, if we had the big player and I could show you guys clips, this dude on the field is a wild boy. He is known for
Scoopin' booty?
Bro.
Let me find out.
Why did you know?
Because I've seen the I've seen the comps.
You're a booty scooper too?
Hey, he is a
we got credit cards.
He is a booty scooper. He is swiping. He is asking debit or credit. Hey, they got tape of this dude making a tackle, homie, and just violating. Hey, straight violation, dog. Hey, they got one clip that it is a clear violation. He just wham! And yeah. Hey, this dude is a wild boy. Hey, but he's good. Yeah, I forget what position he played.
So somebody's gonna pick him up.
But the boy's good. He just got $110 million, 4-year, $110 million contract. Well, he had one with the Raiders.
How much was guaranteed?
So I just told you a little over $82 million was guaranteed, but the other 35 they're trying to void it. So he's fighting it. He's trying to get that other $35 million. But
don't spend all your money trying to do that though.
Right. But he is a wild boy. Supposedly he's. I think he's going to the 49ers. I think the 49ers just signed him, or there's talks of the 49ers, which I don't even care. What I thought was hilarious was the footage that they got this boy doing wild stuff like numerous times, but the one time was straight violation. That boy just I was like, what? I thought it was hilarious.
He's touching your tank.
Yeah. He was.
Let me get
how'd you put it? Scooping booty.
Scooping booty.
Booty scooping.
That boy was scooping some booty for sure.
Oh man.
I thought it was hilarious.
What you got, Sincere?
So I brought it up to you. It was probably about 6 months ago. There's this drug that's been in smoke shops for probably a little over a year, but didn't really gain like any attention from like the FDA or anything until recently. It's called 7-0, or 7-hydroxine, I think is how you would actually pronounce it. It's what the FDA and RFK Jr. has even talked about it a couple of times, like within the past week. It's they're trying to label it as like the next opioid crisis. It's not an actual opiate. It's found in kratom, but it's like how it's like kratom? How THC, and all that other stuff is. They have to synthesize it out of the actual like cannabis plant. That's what they're doing with this 7-0 and kratom.
So you know the white and the red?
What?
Kratom. So there's a white kratom and a red kratom.
It's whatever like the kratom that they're selling in smoke shops, like that's what it is. So it's from kratom, but it's an opiate-like drug. Like it's in vapes, it's in pills that like a bunch of smoke shop. Like I've seen it at the one that's up by the Walmart, like in our neighborhood, and I've seen it at a couple of other ones. It's not an opiate, but it hooks into your opiate receptors. So like people that are trying to get off like heroin or other stuff are picking up this, and it's not any better, and it's pretty bad because
Spice?
Worse. I think it's like 3 times stronger than morphine or something.
Wait, how do you ingest it? You smoke it?
I mean, it's a pill that you could just
it's
take.
A pill.
Yeah, and they have the vapes. Like I've seen the vape cartridge, like 7-0.
And it's just putting fools on the nod or what?
Is
it bad like the fentanyl fold?
Well, I don't think people are. I don't think people are dying off of it like that. But it's highly, highly addictive. Like people that have been sober off of like morphine and heroin and stuff like that have like gone to a smoke shop and got a sample pack of this 7-0 stuff, and they're hooked on it.
I think I know what you're talking about. Actually,
like it's pretty bad.
That's not good.
But now the FDA is trying to push it to be a Schedule 1 drug within the next 6 to 12 months, which I have a couple of theories on why out of nowhere they're trying to do this to something that's barely been on the market.
Tell us more.
Big Pharma wants a piece of this money.
Always.
One of somebody's daughter in the FDA or something got hooked on it, or multiple people.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. When you say they're trying to make it a Schedule 1 drug, wouldn't that make it...
They wanted to put in the same book as like LSD
so to be illegal.
Yeah.
Out of the smoke shops.
Yeah. Because now there's no legal requirement to even to get ID'd and show that you're 21 to get this stuff.
Correct.
Like 15-year-olds can go in, and if it's a bad enough smoke shop, they'll sell it to them.
That's terrible.
You have to show me that.
That's crazy.
Next time we go to a smoke shop.
That's terrible.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty like I didn't see
especially if they got. I didn't mean to cut you off, but especially if they have it in vape form, because that's what all the kids nowadays are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's
and they'll hit
vapes.
anything, dude. Dude, listen, these kids don't have a clue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you get 10 kids, if they all vape, watch, they'll come in, they would come in the house, they'll all 10 of them will hit off the same vape, no problem.
Oh, that's nasty.
You want to know something? There's cats at our job that vape, and I was talking to one on Friday. They had just came in from break, and they go to the front out of the gate where they can smoke, right? And then they come back in. Where they come back in, I was like, hey. You guys get your vape on? You know what I mean? Like, and they were like, he was like, yeah. And he said something about something else, smoking something else, taking something else. And he was like, yeah, but that stuff's bad because it builds up fluid. Like, I think they were talking about like the duster, the computer, the air duster cans or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And that they used to like, I guess they get high off of that. And he was explaining to me like it fills up your lungs, right? And it like makes you almost like black out type.
Or you
type
just
of stuff.
oxygen depriving
Well, dude,
yourself.
Right.
Kind of like whippets.
It's like paint.
Kind of like whippets.
paint.
Like, well, but this is like
No,
more
duster's
like
more like paint, homie.
like
I've done duster and paint, bro. And then duster's like paint.
That's how we got on the topic because I was talking about how I got caught one time in junior high. I fell asleep with a sock in my mouth and I had paint on it and I woke up. And anyways, but he told me, listen to this. He told me about this thing, the computer air thing that fills up your lungs, right?
Right.
And then he was like, it's like bad for you. He was like, and then that stuff just turns to like liquid and stuff. And I was like, oh, you mean sort of like the vape that you just got done hitting? That builds fluid up in your lungs too. And he was like, it's a little different.
No,
I was like, no, it's not.
Listen, bro.
I was like, no, it's
does
not.
the same shit.
So they're just like in denial. You know what I'm saying? Like how smokers used to be like, nah, I ain't gonna get
Hey,
cancer.
dude, I used
you
to
know what I'm
try
saying?
to. I tried to vape, like quit smoking vaping. Dude, every time, dude, I get like serious bronchitis, bro. Like one time was like for a couple weeks, bro. Like I was messed up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I never vaped. I have my little spells, right? I don't think I'll ever do it again now, though. You know what I mean? Like after, like I could feel like shortness of breath after smoking it for like a month straight, and then it just. I think the whole idea and the picture of it building up fluid in my lungs, I was just like, yeah, I'm cool on that. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna smoke something. I want to get something out of it. That ain't giving me. That's not doing nothing
what
for
I
me,
trip
you know what
on
I mean?
is where they got the vape out, right? And then they share it amongst each other, all hitting off the same vape. I'm like, why don't you guys just make out too?
Yeah.
Y'all just hitting the same vape after each other.
listen.
Why don't y'all just go ahead and make out then?
Hold on.
Why don't you
reach over and give your boy a kiss.
Jigs. Can I get another?
Help yourself.
Yeah, can you pour me a half shot too? Well, I wasn't done either. I was thinking like, there's people that be
That's a
like
good
selling like just whatever your dealer that you're getting. Like people on the black market could be putting this stuff in carts and giving it to their people and
absolutely.
just be selling this shit to kids, and they think it's a wax pen, but they're really smoking a 7-0. That's bad. That was one of the first things that I was thinking whenever I first heard about it, is there's probably kids unknowingly smoking this stuff, like from smoke shops, getting it from like some random other 15-year-old that has a plug that doesn't know what they're actually like. That shit's bad.
It's the same thing.
That shit's bad.
That's scary, just like fentanyl. Like you don't know, like cocaine and Molly and all that stuff. Now they're cutting it with that fentanyl, and fools are dropping dead. You don't know what's in it. You know what I mean?
We
the same
listen,
thing.
I'm gonna tell you that's how my listen, bro. I'm a grown man. There's times and there's people that if I'm out of town, well, it was a few years ago, but something might happen if I'm around. We might get lit one night. But a friend of mine got some cocaine. We was gonna do some lines. Thank God she did it first. Not really, but I don't mean it like that.
Whoa, wait,
she
hold
did
on.
it first, and listen, we had the Narcan this broad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Hey, but she's the one to get it. I'm like, you don't even know where you're.
We don't thank God that she did it first.
I don't mean it like that.
We're very glad that she's okay.
Listen, she knows. We've had this discussion, same exact discussion. She knows.
No, I know. Yeah. We just got to clear that up.
They might need to get some PR training.
Clearly done too many drugs in my life, so you know what I mean. My speaking might not always. You might not comprehend me because I'm a little out there sometimes.
Yeah, his speaking.
But
not his speech. Where are you going?
Where you going?
I'm trying to stand up so I don't. Stand over the mic.
Salud. Salud, boys. Salud.
Damn, you're not even sipping on it. You just.
I like that. No, because
enjoy that.
it's clean. It's clean.
No, so I've watched a couple of different like YouTubers talking about this stuff, and like since they're like weed tubers, so like they're in with some of the people that like run these companies that sell stuff like in smoke shops. So he's had like one person in specific, shout out Goblin. He's been in touch with some people that like own smoke shops that sell this stuff to people, and that they'll have multiple people, like 10 plus people waiting outside of their store before it opens to get their hands on. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, it's a pretty big issue, but it's a really good thing that they are cracking down on it this fast. But it's also like, so when else have they ever really done that?
Here's what I will say. If they do end up making it a Schedule I drug, and Big Pharma takes it and uses it as a replacement, just like when people were trying to kick heroin, they would put them on not morphine, but what's the other one?
The patch. They used to have the patches. No. Yes. Hold on.
I hate when I have a brain fart when I'm trying to make a point. Methadone. Okay. So people that were trying to get off of heroin, they would put them on methadone, which wasn't really that much better.
No, it was worse.
Yeah, it was worse. But they and then they got stuff out like the ibogaine. You know what I mean? That can, you know what I mean? So maybe if Big Pharma is able to take this, maybe dumb it down a notch or two so it's not, you know what I mean, like heroin, and maybe use it to help heroin addicts kick heroin or kick methadone or whatever the case may be, or fentanyl or whatever, then I guess that would be a good thing. But I guess
that's the excuse that that these smoke shop heads, you know, that these people are trying to make, that it's like, oh, I stopped smoking heroin and now I'm smoking this. Well, you're just replacing one addiction with another as of right now, since it's not.
Well, also a 15-year-old or a 16, even an 18-year-old
that doesn't have any clue what it is.
Yeah, even an 18-year-old. Listen, a lot of teenage kids that are in high school got older brothers, got older sisters. You know what I'm saying? They might be 15 or 16. They might have an 18-year-old. You know what I mean? Even like they're not able to walk into a smoke shop and go buy heroin. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they can walk into the smoke shop and go get this
Kratom.
whatever 7-0 or
they
whatever.
They can go get that red kratom. That red kratom. That like has you.
I ain't never done kratom.
I've done the white one. Well, I think I've done the white one. I'm not sure. But I wasn't nodding or nothing like that. But I know people that do the red one, and they be on nod.
Yeah.
Might as well just.
Well, it's kind of like
heroin, but you can't even get
the same thing with alcohol, right? Even when I first joined the military, right? You could go to the NCO club, whatever. You go down there, sit down, have something to eat, have something to drink. 18 years old. You just try to, you can serve your country at 18 years old. You can die for your country at 18 years old. But you go to a civilian bar, they're not going to serve you.
Which is wild that you can do that at 18 years old, because, it's a known medical fact that the frontal lobe isn't fully developed until you're like 25 years old. So your brain is still developing at 18 years old, but you can come sign up and you can go die, and which I'm glad people do, but that's kind of iffy too, you know what I mean?
Right.
Listen, like my sister, when she went in the military, shout out my sisters, both of you, appreciate you. They went in the military. You kind of known you're gonna go to war, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. It wasn't like when I grew up. If I would have went in, I might have seen a little bit of the Gulf War. I might not have, but my sister, when she went in, it was like, yeah, you're for sure going. You know what I'm saying? It was just, are you going to Iraq or are you going to Kuwait or wherever? You know what I mean? Because we were over there, we were stuck over there then. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she was a medic. You know what I'm saying? she was.
I guess the best we can hope for is that I guess the best we can hope for is that they somehow, some way, either by making it Schedule 1 or just making it illegal or whatever, they just get that crap out of the smoke shops and stop making it, because I mean that's.
But do you want to
no
get it
bueno.
out of smoke
Because these kids are going to get hooked
exactly.
on an opiate-like thing, and then they're going to get off of it, and they're just going to be looking for something that's like that.
That's gonna
They're going to search for the next.
That's going to take you
high.
down a dark path.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That will take some kids down a dark path.
Listen, man. But it goes back to the fact. You know what I mean? It's some big farmer shit.
Right.
You know, these people, they know what they did. Like, dude, with that movie about dude that did that make the Oxycontin. He knew what he was doing, man. You know what I mean?
Well,
And like the Sackler family.
Yeah, dude. And look what happened to him. We got to give you some money back.
I forgot how many millions, but
It
it
doesn't
was
matter.
It
made
was here. Give us some money.
5 times
and then,
more than that.
We're not going to lock you up or anything. You just
You ain't broke.
gotta
You
pay
just
a
white
fine.
people broke.
Yeah.
Rich people broke. Not even white people broke. Let me refrain from that. You just rich people broke.
We could get into that documentary. That whole another time. That is some.
Dude, that's wild.
That whole family was straight pieces of shit.
Not allegedly either.
The Sackler family.
Which one?
The Sackler family.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Fuck you.
2 times.
Yeah. Fuck them. Straight up. No, that was a good one though. Hopefully they can get that shit off the.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
I haven't. I didn't
he's
see
got
what.
His sister, my daughter, is 15. So, and she's already, she's already experimenting. She's already getting high, and she does the vape. And God forbid she, somebody hands her
say it like that.
Somebody hands her one of those vapes. They got that
for
crap
sure.
in it,
Oh,
you know what I'm
100%. You
saying?
never know when you get something
So
hot.
yeah, hopefully they can.
You said that kind of parenting.
What?
Why?
You said the vape.
Look. If you think that the parenting stops when they turn 18,
Mine's 32.
and you know what? Mine are 30. What? They're all in their 30s,
Yeah.
except for the 2 youngest, and I'm still
Yeah, for sure.
parenting
for
from
sure.
afar.
And listen, dude.
It just never stops.
Yeah.
So, I enjoy being a dad, and but I let them live their lives. I don't
Dude, my
try
kid
to
is-
control
and
their
listen,
lives and let them make their mistakes and learn from their mistakes.
my
I'm
kid
here for
learned
when
from
they
my
want
mistakes,
to when they
and I appreciate it. I really
need some
appreciate
advice.
that.
Right.
Oh boy.
I really
boy.
Don't start.
All right.
He does not need another one.
So listen, my kid is very. I appreciate it, and his sister. You know what I mean? They're very. They're very grown up, and I appreciate it.
I will say this. I feel
I will bail you out of jail, but I don't want to have to.
The one kid I feel bad for is my oldest boy.
Because he got all the hell.
Biologically, he's not mine, but he is mine, and I've raised him since he was 4. So he is in the Army. He did serve in the Air Force first, and then went to college, and then joined the Army after that. And
The officer?
No, he's an NCO. He's a damn good NCO. So I'm very proud of that. And but he's on recruiter duty up in Ohio, right? And whichever brainiac bean counter within the U.S. federal government thought that it was
Hey, yo.
a good idea to open up.
That was some racist
Hey.
shit you just said right there, not my boy.
Hey, whoever decided to open this recruiting depot back up that's in the middle of nowhere. Like, he's been up there for months, and they haven't recruited anybody. We're talking about a recruiting depot that's in the middle of, like, farm country.
Where?
It's in Ohio.
Where I know where it's at?
Now, you would know, but I'm not gonna say where.
All right.
But it's bad when even your captain comes to you and he's like, "I'm out of ideas. What do you got?" You know, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like, you're wasting resources in my book. You know.
Yeah.
Put them in areas that are have, bigger communities. Most of these kids up there, they're gonna join the reserves, right? Because they can still stay at home. They can still help take care of the family farms that are there. They're not, and truth be told, he said the reserves and the Guard have the highest recruiting numbers in that area because they all want to stay at home, still be able to farm and help take care of the family.
And they don't want to
go active duty.
They don't want to go to war.
I feel bad for them because it's like, even in the Air Force, right? And we went to his graduation, all that stuff like that. And the one place that I was hoping when he was in the Air Force, and and maybe it's just, I look at it this way: God always has a sense of humor. I'm like, please do not let my kid get stationed in Minot, North Dakota.
Oh man, I love that place.
Dude, you need to see.
It's great fishing. It's great fishing there, bro. Oh, there ain't no women though.
I will say there is good fishing there. Hey,
there ain't no women.
Tell you what. That kid got stationed in Minot, North Dakota.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
I felt so bad for him. He was up there for like 4 years.
Hey, it's
like
cold
that.
for real, bro.
It's serious cold up there. It's a whole other level of cold up there, bro. So then, he gets out. He goes to college. He does all this stuff, right? And then he joined the Army. And the whole time, we go see him finish school, all this stuff like that. And then I'm like, he's waiting on his orders. And I'm like, please do not send him to Fort Riley, Kansas. They send him to Fort Riley, Kansas. Shout out to the Big Red One. We love you.
Damn, you don't want him to get stationed. Where the hell do you want him to get stationed?
I want to get him like Germany or somewhere.
Go
I want to go somewhere overseas.
Cool, yeah.
Hey man, do the damn thing, man. That's why I grew up. That's why I love being a military kid.
So first thing he goes, I'm going to Fort Riley. I'm like, God. And I'm like, what did my kid do wrong in a previous life? And then he went from there. He went to Korea.
Is that Knobmaster?
Huh?
Is that Knobmaster?
Korea would have been cool.
Korea was cool.
No. Is Fort Riley
that's Big Red One.
Yeah, my mom was stationed at what was it? Out there in Missouri at
Fort Leonard Wood?
Yeah.
Fort Lost in the Woods.
Dude, that place is really in the middle of nowhere.
It is in the middle of nowhere. But
there's nothing.
He went from there, then he went to Korea, he went to Poland a couple of times, stuff like that, and then he went to Fort Hood, Texas, and then now he's on recruiter duty now. And it's just crazy on what he has to deal with on a daily basis.
In North Dakota? Oh, in Ohio.
He's in Ohio, and I just feel bad for the kid. He's had a good career, great career. He's fought for everything he's had. All his promotions and everything else like that. And but the orders,
he's not going to get that recruiter badge, though, huh?
To get a great set of orders somewhere.
He's not going to get that recruiter badge?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yep, he's a professional liar.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, my little cousin graduates basic on Tuesday. He's from Oklahoma right now. I don't remember what
Fort
base.
Sill.
Yeah.
Fort Sill, Oklahoma. That's where I went.
No, Dalen.
Dalen? Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dalen.
Yeah, and I don't remember exactly what he said. He's most likely going to get deployed right after he graduates.
I thought he was going to say deported.
No.
Damn it.
No, but I think he's an air defense technician.
Okay, air defense artillery.
Yeah, so he's going to be like working on the stuff that is the air defense.
Nice.
Man.
Nice.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law just retired Master Chief. You lucky sucker. You lucky. I be fishing every day.
You know.
She tried to go get another job. She tried to go get another job.
I got a cousin who's a Marine officer, and supposedly he's a major, and went to the Citadel, all that stuff like that. I'm not gonna say any names. I don't want to put him out there like that, but very proud of my little cousin. He's had a great career, and supposedly he's getting promoted to lieutenant colonel at some point. I'm waiting to hear about that. My uncle.
But you gotta get an appointment for that.
I don't know. I have to ask my uncle. My uncle was the one who was telling me about it, and. He's a logistical officer, so he does a good job. He's a great officer. My son's a great NCO, so he's very hardcore NCO. But he loves his guys and stuff like that. When he was on the tank crews, he was a tank mechanic. So, Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I could tell you some stories about Fort Sill, Oklahoma, man. Because let me tell you what, those are some of the first. Gentlemen's clubs that I have been to, other than the ones in Colorado.
That might be my little cousin's case too. He just turned 18.
There's a difference too.
18, you gotta go to a total.
There's a difference in strip clubs too. People need to understand that. There's 18 years, and then there's your grown up.
Right. You got your gentleman's club, and then you got your strip club.
Now I've been at the strip club. And brought my own bottle, and it's done been some shit. You know what I mean?
You got to bring your own liquor because they don't sell beer. They don't sell nothing.
I'd have to look. I'd have to give it a Goog and
they
find out.
They sell the mixers and the chasers.
But we had. out the back gate was Tops and Tails and Golden Dragon. That's when I was there back in the early '90s. I don't even know if those places are still there or not. But
What was the name of it?
Tops and Tails.
Man, if I hear a strip club, hey, look,
we still got to.
Oh yes.
We still got to take this dude, man.
Oh yeah, sure. Hey, we gonna go see Zach's baby mama down there.
Rachel's.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say that are coming?
Yes.
Little
Thank
people.
you for not saying that. The little people. Yes, the little people are coming December 8th, I think.
My birthday. Oh, bro.
They're dancing. Bridge is gonna be there too.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I gotta use the bathroom, bro.
All right, we're gonna end it on that. Hey, shout out to all the men and women in our in the services in our military. Thank you for your services, and we did it again, boys.
Thank you.
Episode 3 down.
Right.
All right.
See you. Don't crash.